Well, hopefully, hopefully Act 2 comes out fairly soon, so I don't forget everything that happened. Even though it probably won't be... Like, even though it probably won't even link up to Act 1 until, like, Act 3. Okay, friends. How long does one Friendsim story take? Because I do have to actually fucking go watch the stupid Promised Neverland finale. 10 minutes? Okay. See, the thing with this is, though, I feel like I have to read it because it's the entire thing. It's just that. Also, I only have the first two stories just because I wanted to see if I actually would like it or not. Am I gonna have to capture this a weird way? Oh, did it crash? Are you trying to fucking fight right now, dude? I'm setting up Friendsim because I was like, alright, sure, I'll play Friendsim, but you're being a fucking asshole. But maybe I won't now. What do you think about that? It's not actually capturing. I might have to put it in windowed mode. Okay. It works that way, but then there's that weird black bar. Oh, you know what? Okay, that's what it was. This game is made in RenP, or RenPy, whatever. And the other game's made in Unity. That's why I was confused. Okay, that should be a little better at least. You've just crash landed on a planet called Alternia. And staggered from the smoldering wreckage of your ship. You're now completely alone in a strange world. Desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly a bit of medical attention. But most of all, you are desperate for friendship. Won't someone on this godforsaken rock be your buddy? Any weirdo will do, you're not that picky. Hang on, what's this now? Is someone approaching? Oh fuck, dude. Should I do Hot Dog Boy or Spider Girl? Weird Spider Girl. Three-eyed Spider Girl. Hot dog, hot dog? Chat, please place your votes. We have one for hot dog. Weird grub hot dog. I'm literally gonna start shaking and crying if nobody else says anything. God, stop being so indecisive. We're doing hot dog. You haven't done either of these? Okay, we're doing hot dog. Yes, someone is approaching, a strange gray-skinned alien with a cozy-looking vest. Perhaps they will make for a good friend? What's up? I was confused, I thought it was what's up, but it's just his quirk, I guess. Oof. Hang on, sorry. I didn't get a good look at you before I started talking. I guess you're really weird looking. Kind of uncomfortable about this. Your stammering reply eventually conveys that you are a lost traveler who is hungry and probably in need of some medical treatment. You are also really lonely and wouldn't mind making a new friend right about now. Hungry, huh? I see what your game is. You aren't sure what he's talking about, then your eyes drift towards the obvious target. That exquisite hot dog he's holding. It looks really, really good. Your mouth starts watering noticeably. Oh no, I knew it. You're just like all the rest. Your agenda is to have me relinquish my delicacy. Well, forget it. I've been tricked out of 2 other oblong meat products this week already. I know you probably think I'm an easy mark due to my blood color, but I still have some dignity at least. You don't know anything about his blood color, or why that would matter in this conversation about his hot dog. You're hungry, sure, but you didn't mean to cast a threatening gaze at his meal. All you really want to do is make a new buddy, so you don't feel quite so alone in this strange new world. I see. You just want a friend and not my sweet meat. Sorry, I get a little paranoid when I walk around with such delicacies in public. Oh my god. You can't be too careful. Folks tend to get that greedy look in their eyes around my warm sausage. This music. These are odd ways to express the things he's saying, you think, but it would be rude to point that out. Probably best to change the subject. Get this blossoming friendship moving in the right direction. Ask if he lives nearby, or ask if you can have a bite of his hot dog. It looks amazing. No, we'll hold off. I think this is pretty horny, but also this seems like it might be a child. Also, I don't know what this drugs on your wiener thing is. Did he say something about putting drugs on his wiener? Did I miss that part? Yeah, or I used to, I mean. My place was bombed by drones a while ago, I see. Now I don't have a hive, but I'm making it work out here. Foraging for tasty things when I can. I've gotten pretty good at it. Talking people into giving me meat products, I mean. You quickly feel a sense of pity for your new friend. You thought you had it rough, crash landing here, hungry and friendless. And come to think of it, feels like your arm is broken. Your ribs too, maybe. But enough self-pity. This is about making a great new friend. You ask your friend if there's anything you can do to improve his life. Oh wait, are we friends now? Like, is that official? Man, I don't know. Why don't we slow it down a bit, see how things go? I'm not saying it's out of the question, but I think I should take some time to see if you're actually friendship material. Damn. I just realized his fucking horns are hot dogs. Or they're sausages, wieners, worst, whatever you want to call them. Someone I trust, you know, not just another looky-loo gunning for my delicacy. Oh damn, you got out of your skis again. Of course, he's right, this is totally unreasonable. You feel sure you can do what it takes to win him over. You make a mental note to avoid looking at or mentioning his hot dog, since it seems to be a sensitive subject. You do everything in your power to avert your gaze from the hot dog. You are aggressively not looking at it. In fact, don't think hot dog thoughts. Don't think hot dog thoughts. It's working. You aren't thinking about hot dogs at all. It's like he isn't even holding one, and no one ever even brought up the fact that hot dogs exist. He seems to notice on some primal level your current non-hot dog mindset. He smiles. This is so bizarre. You pay closer attention to the boy's face. It's a nice smile he has, actually. Very kind, disarming. A few freckles here and there, but a mop of messy hair draping over his eyes. What a nice friend this would be to have, you think. He's kind of adorable, really, if you disregard the prickly attitude about his hot dog. Okay, wait a minute. You don't want to start thinking thoughts that are too friendly. You should dial this down a little bit. Stick to the basics. You just want a cool new friend, nothing more. You should try to spark some non-meat related conversation soon, before things get too awkward. You wonder about his house. It got bombed? Yeah, you know, routine drone passed through my hood. Little bomb and a little culling. That's how it goes around here. I was a lucky one. My Lucis? Not so much, damn, rest in peace. Was his Lucis a pig? I feel like that would be a sad irony. He's a goner. Damn, the tears. That means his eyes are, like, up here. Is that correct? I guess. Like right there. I guess that makes sense. I'm just having trouble picturing it. You don't know what Eleusis is, but you can deduce it was someone important to him, who probably died in the bombing. Rather than overwhelm him with annoying questions about his culture, you decide the right play is to show some sympathy. Thanks. I miss him. Sometimes I think. I enjoy savory bunned delights as a way of covering up the pain. They're so good though, it's hard to stop. Also, I favored the juicy meats before he died anyway. It's something we did together. Sniff. How did we start talking about my hot dog once more? Let's drop it. Please, dude, don't bring it up again. You didn't bring it up, but you don't want to correct him. The boy is clearly grieving. You see 2 faint red tears roll down his cheeks from behind the messy bangs. Your heart can't take it. You have to console this homeless boy somehow. Then he'll definitely be your best friend. Or just friend, sorry. I jumped to conclusions. Okay, this is the log. And save. Close menu. What is this? Oh, that's okay. Can I just actually check the credits from here? Character artist. Amber Cragg. I assume that implies the sprites and everything as well. But what to do? Give him a hug or a pat on the back? I don't know, I don't want to jump that far ahead. I'll just give him a pat on the back. Everything's gonna be okay. Since you're his new friend, or at least working toward earning that status, he has a new ally to help him with whatever comes his way. He wipes his tears and appears to get himself back together. Your friendly gesture worked. You're right, I shouldn't let the past get me down. In a way, I'm free. I'm off the grid. They probably think I died. No need to worry about knocks on my door because I don't have a door anymore. Maybe I can live off the land for the rest of my life. Scrounging for sumptuous indulgences wherever I may find them. By rummaging through official offal drums or smooth talking the right mark, it sounds like the life, honestly. I'll miss my Lucis, but I think he would be proud of me. If I can make it without him, I can survive on my own. I know he would be proud. Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Maybe I can avoid taking the ordeals altogether. I can't test who you... I keep reading that as I. Can't test who you can't find. Is this... If you put them together, it makes a hot dog. I see. If I play my cards right, I can probably live to the ripe old age on this planet without getting caught. Or maybe they're just supposed to be the sides of the buns, and then the text is the hot dog, that's the meat. Like hiding in alleys and sewers, scraping together just enough succulent proteins to keep myself going. Honestly, I don't even need to get by that long. Since I have a much shorter lifespan than most trolls. Oh. Is that how it works? Does your blood type determine your lifespan? I think I might just be able to make this work. You look confused at the last remark, but again, don't want to be impolite. He holds up his hand as if to tell you not to bother. I can tell you're not from here, it's okay. You should get cold first. Oh. Well, I mean... The culling's like a... That's like a factor in itself, right? First bloods don't live a long time. Okay, yeah, so blood classes higher than me live progressively longer the higher you go up. Sweet sea dwellers basically live forever. It's kind of crazy and seems unfair, but that's how it is. I'd be jealous of them, but I think I'm not. I'm almost grateful I don't have very long to make it in this world. I don't know if I do what I'd do if I had longer. I'm happy to settle into a nice short ride, keep a low profile, take in some good meat along the way. Nothing wrong with that life if you ask me. You understand. It seems like a tragic story, but if your friend has made peace with his destiny, you might as well too. You offer a sympathetic shrug and continue your impressive streak of consecutive seconds not looking at his hot dog at all. He smiles again. He seems to be relaxing, gripping the hot dog a little less tightly. That's good. You know, you're good at listening. Not many people understand me at all. A lot of people find my overly possessive attitude towards meaty delights to be strange and off-putting. I've heard this more than once and lost some friends that way. Woo. There are some past personal dramas I do not want to think about, let me tell you. But you're different. Maybe you put me at ease because it's obvious you're even lower than me. No offense, but you are. Drones would vaporize a hornless goof like you, no questions asked. I was sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You laugh it off, you're not scared, you say. You've survived worse. You pat your broken ribs and wince. You clutch your sore ribs with your broken arm and wince even harder because of that. Oh man. Looks like that arm hurts, huh? That arm's hurt, huh? I guess it's broken. Shit, I keep reading it as I. Let's see what we can do about that. Here, hold this a second. He hands you his hot dog without hesitation. Oh wow, he wants you to hold it? This is such a remarkable gesture of trust. You're overwhelmed. You gingerly take the hot dog with your good arm, being very careful. You hold the hot dog from beneath with your fingertips, as if it's a priceless, delicate treasure. Sorry. He takes off his vest and puts it on the ground. Then he takes off his shirt. I guess he's giving you like a tourniquet. You avert your eyes for a moment, then realize that's silly. Nothing particularly indecent about this, you suppose. If he's comfortable, so are you. Oh my god, he's wearing a fucking vest. Here, I made a sling out of it. Or I guess a sling, yeah, not a tourniquet. That should help. He's right, it does help. Your broken arm is a lot more comfortable and secure. This shirt smells like meat too. You can't tell if you think that's a bonus or if it's weird. You decide it's a bonus. This is your new friend. He loves meat, and so do you. Damn, there's a lot of meat love going on. It's your greatest common interest, in fact. Nice. You know, I think we make a pretty good team. I don't know if I'm ready to officially call you my friend yet. Damn, we were so close. But I may be getting close. You're pushing all the right buttons, man. Just being someone who listens and understands. You have no idea how much that means to me. You're so happy to hear this, it makes your heart sing. Well, if you're keeping it totally real, some of these things he's saying are just a little strange. Like maybe this boy wasn't really socialized properly by his luces, you guess. You think that might be his dad, but again, you don't dare ask, not when the positive feelings are flowing like this. Why kill the mood? He gets a little closer and swoops a hand through his thick black bangs. For the briefest moment, you catch a glimpse of one of his eyes, regarding you fondly. Your heart beats a little faster. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You're starting to wonder if all he's interested in is friendship. You hope that's all he wants. You don't think that you're ready for anything more than that. You're desperate for friendship or really companionship of any sort. But that's moving pretty fast for you. But you're too nervous to make your feelings clear on all this. If he goes any further, you're not sure if you'll have the will to protest? Listen, dude. If this gorgeous meat product we both admire, I'm thinking, maybe we share it. Oh, fuck, dude. I think that sounds good, actually. Oh my, yes, that sounds wonderful. You're so hungry, and you're beside yourself with gratitude that... Diemen? Diemen? Okay, wait. I think this is a hot dog joke in itself. I think this is supposed to be like Dietz and Watson, and then I don't know what that part is. That's my theory anyway. Anyway, is willing to share with you, Diemen is willing to share with you something so precious to him. It really means a lot. I just realized I didn't change my game to Friendsim, did I? Let me fix that. Boom. Meat. It's almost over, but I think. Delicious meat. There we go. Oh fuck, he brings it. Are we gonna Lady and the Tramp this hot dog? Damn, dude. I'm getting sweaty. He brings his face close to yours. He holds the hot dog up between your faces, with both ends of the dog pointing to his mouth and yours. You're not sure what he wants you to do. You can't find the breath to ask. It seems like he wants you to... eat the hot dog with him, Lady and the Tramp style. Yes, if pressed on it, you'd agree the act is uncomfortably erotic. You have to admit, it is a good way to share a food item, whilst ensuring it gets split about evenly. And you absolutely loathe the idea of letting a friend down. It's completely at odds with your values as a person. Is it getting hot in here? You chomp down on your end of the hot dog, as he does with his end simultaneously. Holy shit, that is so good. You take another bite, and he times his bite perfectly. He's eerily good at this game. It's throwing you off your chewing a bit, which makes you cough a little when you swallow. But you don't feel like you can pause without breaking eating rhythm with him. Might be what a bad friend would do. You keep going with... fuck, shut up, phone. You keep going without really quite swallowing as you go. You get closer to his face, which is creating an imminent situation you aren't sure how you're going to handle. You haven't planned for it, and it's coming up fast. The hot dog backlog collecting in your throat is getting a bit too heavy, so you try to swallow, but you can't. You gag and cough up all the chewed hot dog matter explosively into his face. He recoils, absolutely stunned. His bangs are blown back, and he's staring at you with wide eyes, hot dog and bun bits all over his face. He says nothing for a moment, then puts his hand to his throat. Oh fuck, he's choking. He points at his mouth desperately. You need to do something. The Heimlich, of course. That's what you need to do. You need to save your friend's life. You get behind him and put your good arm around his belly and form a fist. You plunge the fist under his ribs, trying to dislodge his masticated delicacy. It's no use. You can't get any leverage. You need your other arm. It really hurts, though. You'll have to make the sacrifice for your friend. Yes, a friend who may have just tried to trick you into kissing him with a silly hot dog stunt. You're not sure how you'll navigate that tricky subject once he's breathing again, but you'll deal with that later. Right now you have a life to save. You pull your broken arm out of its sling and grab your other fist in front of his belly, and squeeze. You try and try, his face turning, well, not blue. Deep red? You guess because his blood is rust-colored. Sure, that makes sense. You yank one more time, your broken arm throbbing in pain. A huge gob of- oh my god. A huge gob of chewed hot dog launches out of his mouth like a cannonball, and the expulsion creates enough force in the other direction. It causes you to actually lift him up into the air and accidentally suplex him into the mud behind you. Jesus Christ. You in turn go tumbling over him, and the two of you are soon locked in an inseparable pinwheel of interspecies downhill mayhem. You roll and roll down the greasy incline towards a street nearby. You roll and roll down the glassy incline towards a nearby neighborhood toward a street. Luckily you stop just short of the street, but Diemen's neck lands right on the sharp edge of the curb, and after flipping in the air once or twice, you come down right on his face with your big ass. I mean, this must be me. Clearly. You hear a crack. Diemen, you slap his cheek a little. No response. He's not breathing. You check his mouth. Throat is clear of hot dog debris. Oh god. This can't be happening. You look around panicked. This isn't what you need right now. All you wanted was a friend. You can't be held responsible for alien murder. You have to hide the body. You see a couple kids creeping out of nearby houses to see what all the commotion is. There's no time. You've got to find a bush or something. Jesus Christ. I hope he's actually dead. I hope that's actually how this ends. There, over there, looks like a little alien bushy thing. It's pretty small, but it'll have to do. You drag the vested shirtless carcass over the bush. You dump the body in the bush. And it's really not convincing. It looks like a dead kid was unceremoniously dropped on top of a small bush in a poor attempt to conceal a murder. You've got to come up with something better. Wait a minute, someone is standing behind you. Oh shit. It's the girl from the other thing. Hello, stranger. Don't worry about this little mess you've made. I'll take care of it for you. He's fucking dead. Okay. He actually just died. I mean, there has to be another option, right? Where he doesn't die? What choice did I even make that would have killed him? Is it because I didn't hug him? Because my only option was to do Lady and the Tramp, so... Hang on, let me... There's like a skip option, right? Like I can like skip to the Yeah. Try this. Oh. Disrespectful. It must be the hug thing then. Okay. I should have saved and loaded. I don't know why I didn't do it that way. It's fine. Ask if he lives nearby. Give him a reassuring hug. I know how hard it is. You advance. He leans backward a little bit as if caught off guard by your sympathy. Maybe you're coming on too strong. Maybe you know there's no turning back now. You don't just throw the brakes on an imminent heartfelt hug like this. You embrace him awkwardly and it goes well for a moment until you realize your arm is broken and it seizes up reflexively in pain. It jostles the hot dog in his hand and he bobbles it. You both gasp. You try to detach from the hug so you can catch the dog, but it's already on its way to the ground. Okay, so this removes the hot dog from the equation. If in your attempt to save it you stagger backwards and slip, the hot dog gets smushed under your big dumb ass. I guess this character canonically has a big ass. That's clearly the case. No, dude, my dog. You scramble to get up in time, hoping you're not as owned as it looks, but your feet keep slipping and your butt keeps grinding the hot dog into the mud. Jesus. MSPA Raider is canonically dummy thick. The hot dog is being squished because of the slap of my ass cheeks. When the carnage finally subsides, you roll over and check it out. It's completely unsalvageable. Just a gross and meaty mud mash. Like the hot dog never even existed. Diemen howls in agony and slumps backwards against a tree. Oh no, you fucked this up so bad. That's it, man. I've lost everything. Not sure what the point of even living anymore is. You're absolutely mortified by your clumsiness and foolishness. You have a feeling you'll be thinking about this moment for years to come, during those insecure moments when your mind seems to be looking for any excuse to make yourself cringe with self-doubt and shame. Damn, getting a little real, I see. Still, you can't help but feel this guy is being a little unreasonable. It's just one hot dog. There are probably plenty more of those to come by, for those who know where to look in this strange world. He himself said he made a habit of enjoying these, so they can't be all that uncommon. Maybe he just has an unusual psychological disorder surrounding a fixation on this particular food item. Yes, that could be it. Poor guy. This just means he needs your support as a friend all the more. You won't give up on your friends, or for that matter, people who you're trying to desperately become friends with. That just isn't who you are as a person. You have an idea. You run it by him with a sense of optimism and salesmanship. The past is behind you. There is no need to wallow in self-incrimination and guilt over the hot dog incident. Diamond perks up a little. You want to help me get another hot dog? Absolutely. It could be a fun adventure, you say, something to bond over, to bring two new buddies closer together. Okay, so you don't say that out loud, but you really hope it's true. Also, I just realized it's still called a hot dog, and not like a meat log or something like that, even though we're in Troll Universe. I don't know, could be a long shot. Sometimes it can be days before I am united with another plump treat. Glistening with perspiration. Steaming, relaxing comfortably in a soft, melt-in-your-mouth loaf. God, loaf is such a bad word. Damn. Now I really want a hot dog. I guess I don't have much choice but to take you up on your offer, do I? What do you have in mind? It's a good question, you haven't made a plan yet, and frankly, don't even know where to begin. But he's interested in spending more time with you, which is the most important thing. You'll figure something out. You decide a display of confidence is called for here, a real show of leadership to improve morale. You smile, hold your head up high, and tell him to follow you. You know exactly what to do. Well, not really, but you give no indication of that at all. He's definitely intrigued. You've got him hooked now, you think. He's probably wondering if he hit pay dirt, finding a new friend with the hot dog hookup. Of course, you don't have the slightest idea where to find a hot dog, but you've got to admit, you're enjoying the feeling of being important and valued by a potential friend. You don't want anything underhanded, yet you can't help but feel you should probably milk this social gambit for all it's worth. Oh shit, change in location. This way, you say, as you begin marching confidently in a random direction. He obediently follows and begins rubbing his tummy. You begin to feel nervous almost immediately. You have absolutely no idea how this is going to play out, or if it stands any chance of resulting in a hot dog at the end of the journey. Oh well, you'll figure something out along the way. You lead him through the streets and winding through the yards of strange-looking houses, and he follows. He takes care to make sure you are both not seen, which could get you both into trouble, apparently. The improvised, circuitous routes appears to provoke his suspicion. Dude, are you sure you know where a dog is? It seems like maybe you're lost. Oh, absolutely. You're absolutely sure you know where to find one, you say. You're just throwing anyone off the trail who might have been following you. He nods solemnly, as if that makes perfect sense. Ooh. But you can't keep him guessing like this forever. You've got to do something. Take some bold action. Keep his interest in this wiener quest. Wiener Quest is my favorite RPG, honestly. Don't even get me started. Wiener Quest 6? Favorite game of all time. You say this way, down here. This is a shortcut to the hot dog supply you're privy to. It's the motherlode. In the sewer? Yes, totally. This is just a short trek through the sewer. Shouldn't be more than another hour or several of sewer trudging. That is, if he still has the will to do what it takes to get his hands on more juicy dogs. Oh, hell yeah. You know it. After you, man. An hour later, you're so deep in the sewer you've lost all bearings and sense of direction. You could be anywhere by now. You've taken so many crazy turns. Still, you don't let up for a second that you're lost. You've made each turn with a decisive conviction. He's still following you, but now he's having trouble keeping up. He's out of breath and struggling with the foul smell. Can't say you're enjoying it much either. But you can't let on to the fact that what you're doing is now anything other than the most casual routine for you. Like you do this every day, just a quick jaunt through the sewer to hit up the vast mythical trove of meat products. Okay, but when you put it that way, maybe this all sounds a bit insane. Still, you're in too deep to second guess yourself now. Hey, I gotta stop and rest. I can't lie, I'm starving for a heavenly Frankfurter. But this might be too much for me. I don't think I'm cut out for this. You pause and look back. He's sitting down now, slumping against a filthy sewer wall. You're intensively relieved to see you may have just won this impromptu game of sewer hot dog chicken. But more importantly than that, this looks like an ideal time to show some sympathy and have a bonding moment with your would-be friend. You sit next to him and with your broken arm put a hand on his knee in a platonic but deeply understanding way. Your arm hurts when you do this, but it's worth it. Every little gesture counts when making a new friend. I kinda suck, damn. My lucis is gone, I don't have any skills, and most people think I'm weird for liking hot dogs so much. I'm probably just gonna get cold. I'm not good at going on adventures or doing anything hard. All I'm good at is finding an easy meal here and there, however I can get it. I like talking people out of their fine sausages using tricks or other ploys which end up losing me friends. It's been unthinkable that anyone would actually do anything nice for me, or would want me to have that sweet, sweet meat I desire. Jesus Christ. At least it was unthinkable, until now. Your heart begins to race. Could it be? Is this shitty improvised sewer escapade actually working? You can't believe it. Nobody's ever done so much, or worked so hard to try and get my hands on another magnificent banger. Sorry for being emotional like this. Sorry for being emotional, but like, this is new for me? I don't know how to handle it, I'm just so grateful. I'd be thrilled to call you a friend, man. Whatever you are. You're overjoyed, unbelievable, it's almost too good to be true. What now? It's such a sudden turn of good fortune you hardly know what to do. Should you hug the guy? Last time that didn't go so well, but maybe this time he's not holding a hot dog for you to clumsily defile, so maybe this is your moment. Wait. What's that? A deep rumbling sound begins to echo through the tunnels. Oh shit. They found us. It's a drone, dude. I guess on, like, sewer duty? We gotta run. He gets up, grabs your hand, and sprints. He's a lot faster than he looks when motivated to get moving. Oh, what is this? I almost said quit. Did I skip one? No, it just looked like I did. He turns this way and that as the rumbling gets closer. Oh shit, but he slips on something and you both tumble into a river of horrific sludge. Bro, I can't swim, help! Oh shit, dude. Your bad arm finds purchase on the ledge, and although it's very painful, you heroically salvage your friend from the muck with the other arm. He coughs and gasps for breath. You find a nearby ladder, shove him upward until he starts climbing on his own, and follow him. Where the fuck are we? You burst through the lid on the floor, and you both flop out of the hole, drenched in filth, smelling horrible, and completely exhausted, but at least you're safe, you think. Hey man, I just want you to know, even though we didn't find the glorious treasure you were leading us to, I'm happy how it all turned out. Maybe I don't need hot dogs in my life as much as I thought. Maybe that's not the real treasure after all. It's been a journey for me, let me tell you. I'm learning so much about myself, about life. Exactly, the real treasure is the friends we made along the way. You're exactly right. It was never hot dogs. His bushy hair is slicked back from his eyes due to the sludge. He's giving you a penetrating, soulful gaze, presumably pure friendship. Or is it even deeper than that? Wow, this is intense. Then something catches your eye just above him. Something dangling. Oh, we're in a fucking meat locker. Holy shit. Come to think of it, it's really cold in here. Freezing, in fact. I can't believe I didn't realize. It's a fucking meat locker. You finally realize, holy shit, you're in a weird alien meat locker. You're absolutely surrounded by dangling meat products, including many sausages, thousands of them. You begin to sob. Your sobbing soon turns to unrestrained wailing of raw catharsis. He joins you, and the tears flow freely from you both. You embrace each other and let it all out. Suddenly it hits you, both of you. This is by far the happiest day of your life. Damn. Meet heaven. Meet heaven now, dude. Jesus Christ. That was pretty good. Although I do like the ending where he just fucking died. that's also pretty good. Amazing. You discovered the simple joy of savory bun delights. Why do I already have these unlocked? At first I thought that they were just Steam achievements that I didn't get, but these are filled in already. Which is strange. Oh, it's glitchy? Okay. Noted. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for now. Maybe I'll do the other one later. I think I am... Methinks I'll probably buy the rest of them. Not all at once, but as I want to play them, I'll buy them. Because I think they're $1 a piece anyway, right? So maybe I'll buy the next two in advance, just so I have them. What is that emote? It's chicken Pepe. I'll do it right now, live on stream. Yes. Oh god, it opens it up and never mind, I'm not doing it that way. I lied. Ah shit, I opened regular Google Chrome. It's a Pokemon. Oh, it's fucking Scraggy. Okay. Or is it Scraggy or is it the other one? Its evolved form. Scrafty? Okay. I didn't realize until you said something. I thought it was just a chicken. Chicken, dude, chicken Pepe would be sick. I forgot I have Franker Z emotes actually. But nobody ever uses them because nobody really uses Franker Z. My gormless circus brain is just there on the floor. Damn. Tragic. My giant ass is pointed upward into the sky. Alright. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. It was an enjoyable time. And this game gives me an excuse to stream something, so that's cool. Goodbye.